discovering the unknown, the black swan, revealing the black swan. I just recently read a book or listened to a book, recently learned that negotiation is an art and a skill that you need to, that I need to work on, as well as public speaking, because of the ums. That's a self-reflection right there. What I learned is that it's like in a video game like Assassin's Creed or Skyrim, whenever you've got that mini map and you're that little arrow, and all of a sudden you walk into like the fog or the blurred part, and when you start to uncover the black swans in your negotiation, it becomes like a viewport where you can start to see a bigger picture. So that's kind of a good example of what like uncovering a black swan is you're climbing up the watchtower, you're looking, and you're like, oh, I can see it from their perspective. You go into their worldview, you're a character in their world, and you're trying to understand their piece, and that's going into their head and saying like, what are they thinking, instead of saying, I'm going to impose my world onto you where you are the character in my world. No, you're the character, you're the little avatar in their world. And through different tactics and actions, you start to see their, by like labeling and mirroring and summarizing, hitting those how questions, those constructive, positive, constructive. It's like you're climbing up, like when you see that like logo on Assassin's Creed, it's like you see the logo and you're like, oh, this is that moment. So if you can start to like visualize you walking through their worldview to uncover the black swans, which is like if you take, like imagine there's like a pit and you like pull it out, and then the sand drops for a next level, and then you pull it out. It's like Jenga. You want the Jenga to fall, so you're slowly figuring out which pieces you need to pull out for it to fall, because then that'll uncover the truth, and then you will be set free. You'll be made free, or hopefully in that conversation we'll be made free. So that's kind of the crux of what I've learned and how I'm going to like establish going forward in negotiations of using these tactics to gather information and get, it's not splitting the difference. So, and getting ultimately a win-win for both sides because of whatever the negotiation stands. So that's what I gathered from Black Swan, or not Black Swan, but never split the difference.